Alright, good. We are all set. Alright, what is up, YouTube? This is Wake with Wake Watches, and today I'm going to be watching K.A.A.N. Pay Attention, produced by Genshin. So I hope you enjoy. I hope I enjoy.
Knowledge, nigga. The fuck, loud.
K.A.A.N. is like one of my favorites, by the way. I think he's gonna be huge. I think he's gonna be massive in the future, in the very near future. Once people just start gravitating their eyes towards the fire that he spits on every fucking song. I like that beat too. Hit. Oh, and then the bass drops in.
Let me show you what the fuck I really mean. Let me show you what the fuck I really mean. I feel alone. I feel alone. I feel alone. I need a moment to atone. Let me show you what the fuck I really mean. Let me show you what the fuck I really mean. Pussy nigga, cause I brought it back to that bullshit. You niggas serving that bullshit. Just let me preach from my book. Pay attention as I do this.
Knowledge. Hey, almost caught it.
Just let me preach from my book. Pay attention as I do this. You can never understand this. My style's so fucking unorthodox, but I planned it. The way they look at my flow is foreign and speaking Spanish. You can't imagine my daily routine and how I manage. Making the midst of your masterpiece is never easy. But nobody told me it was, I better still achieve it. I got this hatred in my heart and look, it never leaves. I like to get lost in the rhythm of the melodies. I break this shit down to
I like that.
a technique. Planning to see the positivity inside your mind. Man, I've been keeping to myself and talking to the beats. The only ones that keep it real regardless of the time.
Right.
If I never do the numbers, then you wouldn't notice. I just don't fuck with anybody detrimental flaws. You niggas think I'm really dumb, I heard and seen it all. Everybody down the ride until you really need them. I separate assuming someone see the signs later. I'm vague and I'm fast, but the vast amount of these people are porous within their efforts. I remember when the shoe was on the other foot. Now please put yourself in my position.
I love how he just never stops. Just keeps going.
A lot of selfish sacrifices that I make. I miss my nephew's birthday just to work in LA. I hope that shit pays off. Feel like I'm going insane.
Nice.
I feel alone, I feel alone, I feel alone. I need a place to call my own. Hold out, hold out. I'm on my own, I'm on my own, I'm on my own, I'm on my own. I like it wrong. Let me show you what the fuck I really mean. Let me show you what the fuck I really mean. I feel alone,
Yeah.
I feel alone, I feel alone. I need a moment to atone. Let me show you what the fuck I really mean. Let me show you.
That is so catchy. That is very good. Digging the chorus. Is it almost over? Man, that song was fucking sick. All right, so a couple things. Whoa. A couple things I want to talk about as we're approaching the end of the song here. Like, okay, the first thing is that K.A.A.N, like, yeah, he goes insanely fast, but that aside, he talks about real shit. You know, he's not just filling words, filling spaces with random words, you know. He really put some of my favorite lyrics, you know, what I like to call inspirational rap, you know. He puts a lot of things that we can relate to in songs, a lot of emotions, a lot of feelings into his tracks. And I think it shows. I think it clearly shows itself by the finished product every single time. Like, legitimately every single time I see a K.A.A.N video in my feed, I know it's bound to be a good day, because man, he is just one of the best up and coming artists, and the fact that he only gets the number of views that he does on his videos is astounding to me. But yet, you know, I understand that it takes time. There's a bunch of competition, and I really hope that that he continues his upward trend. Let me say that. One last thing I want to talk about about this topic about K.A.A.N himself is you really have to have a passion to be one of these fast, like, what I call like shit on them rappers, where you just have this insane amount of skill, because it does take a lot of skill to do this. put aside the lyricism that it takes to be able to find the right words and the right syllables to keep the flow going throughout the extended duration that he does. But apart from that, he fills it with great lyrics themselves, standalone lyrics, as I like to say. And he's not going to appeal to a lot of people outside of his genre, I guess you could say. The shit on them rappers. It's just it's inevitable. It's kind of inescapable, I guess would be a better term for it, because a lot of people, you have to gain an ear for this. Like, the only reason I can understand pretty much everything he says is because I've listened to a lot of fast rappers in the past, these last several years, but I do remember being one of those people, and lyrics are what draw me to music, and that's why hip hop is number one, even though I like a wide spectrum of music. Hip hop is always number one to me because the lyricism, I feel, is just so relatable in with certain artists, of course, and so heartfelt in a way. And with K.A.A.N and other rappers that rap fast, they're not really trying to appeal to the people that don't have an ear for it. They're pretty much saying, all right, this is for true hip hop fans. I'm gonna shit on this beat, just completely wipe my ass on it, and you're gonna like it. And you're damn right, Con, I am, because it amazes me every time. So I really, really love Khan's music, and I think you would too. So if you haven't checked him out, go the fuck over there to his channel right now. Give him a view, give him a like, give him a subscribe, anything to that effect, and be on the lookout for more of that shit. I will for sure be reviewing a ton of K.A.A.N on this channel pretty much whenever it's released, because he is one of, like as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, he is one of my favorite artists already, and he's only been doing this for a couple years, I want to say. So I definitely think that he has a lot of big things coming up in the future, a lot of big plans, and I hope he's ready for it. You know what? I ain't even got to say that. I know for a fact he is. So, thanks once again for watching. I appreciate you stopping by and watching this video with me. This has been Wake. Remember, you can always leave a comment or send me a direct message on YouTube if you have a suggestion for a video, and I will consider every single comment, message, video, song thrown my way. It won't always just be music, but music will be a big factor of this channel. And yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say in this video. Remember to be on the lookout for future React videos. And this has been Wake once again, and I'll talk to you later.